That's right, Tesla is crashing again today, more than 6% right now. It is crashing sharply. This bear trend seems just restless, and there is not a single meaningful bullish reaction on Tesla so far, which is a real shame because the broad market is trying to recover. In fact, SPY, QQQ, the Dow Jones ETF, they're all doing meaningful bullish reactions today while they are at critical support levels. So they are trying to find a bottom. So what's up on Tesla? I mean, it is not reacting at all. It is just crashing. So what's next for us? What to expect on Tesla in the next couple of days, in the next couple of weeks? I will try to answer these questions in this video. First, welcome to the Finance Hydra channel, my dear friends. My name is Nathan. I hope you guys are going to like the content right here, right now, because we're gonna do our usual multiple time frame analysis on Tesla's price action, starting with the 1 hour chart. As I told you guys yesterday, the trend is clearly bearish. Tesla is still doing lower highs, lower lows, trading below the 21 exponential moving average. See this chart over here. It is extremely similar to the daily chart. We see a bear trend, lower highs, lower lows, trading consistently below the EMA, while we see this trend line connecting the previous top levels on Tesla. So the trend is clearly extremely bearish in both scenarios, in the short and in the midterm alike. We don't see any meaningful bullish reaction. What could be a meaningful bullish reaction in your opinion, Nathan? I think Tesla must break this resistance area, this EMA, this purple trend line first to have some chance to reverse the trend in the 1 hour chart, potentially doing a pullback in the daily chart. Now here, this is why the situation is not looking good for Tesla, because even if it does a pullback, even if Tesla breaks these resistance levels in the 1 hour chart, a pullback, a bounce on Tesla would be just a pullback to the EMA in the daily chart, or even to this red arrow over here, this red trend line as well. And okay, we could just drop a little bit more. The 166 is another meaningful resistance level for Tesla, because this key point did work as a bottom level in the past, and this support level is supposed to work as a resistance in the future, meaning we have a triple resistance area on Tesla, made by the EMA, this 166 black line over here, and by this red trend line as well. So even if Tesla reacts in the 1 hour chart, everything here looks very good. It will face some very serious resistances in the daily chart. So in the short term, it is bearish. We don't see any meaningful bullish reaction. In the daily chart, it is also bearish. We don't see any meaningful bullish reaction, and it is still under the main resistance area over here. So the situation is not easy for Tesla. So, I mean, what could potentially trigger a bounce on Tesla? Or even better, what could potentially reverse the bearish sentiment on Tesla? In my humble opinion, Tesla is dropping right now because of two things. Because of Elon Musk, which it seems it is not working on Tesla anymore. He is just too focused on Twitter, and because the broad market is also dropping. Since December 13, when Tesla did a breakout of this support level, since December 13, we see SPY dropping sharply after doing a double top chart pattern over here. We see QQQ. QQQ hit the upper line of this broadening wedge chart pattern, and then it dropped sharply. In fact, it lost this broadening wedge chart pattern, and it hit our target at this gap area at 268, and right now it is trying to react. So this drop over here was a systemic drop. The entire stock market dropped along with Tesla. Of course, because of Elon Musk, this movement was just enhanced, right? But right now, if the broad market actually finds a support level where it is right now, if tech stocks, specifically tech stocks, if they find their support levels over here, I think Tesla will also find a support level eventually, and this could be another bounce to the next resistance area, and this is it. This is as far as I can go right now, and remember, I'm not an expert, I'm just a retail trader like everybody else over here in this channel who's just sharing my thoughts here on YouTube, here on the internet, alright? So this is it. This is as far as I can go right now. Only if Tesla actually breaks this very strong critical resistance area, I see Tesla actually, okay, we are gonna reverse the trend, we're gonna seek higher levels in the daily chart, and this is it. In this scenario, I think Tesla has plenty of upside potential, but we gotta see some of these bad catalysts that are on Tesla right now getting weaker. Specifically, Twitter, Elon Musk, and some problems we have with China as well, which seems to be impacting Tesla's price action. But if Tesla react over here, right now it is, in my humble opinion, I think it is a little bit too late for a reaction. I think we're gonna retest 126 again, but if we did a very meaningful bullish reaction this week, I will be convinced that, okay, we did a false breakout from the 155 support level and we are gonna retest the upper line of this descending channel. So far, it seems this is not going to happen. This is not the scenario on Tesla. So right now, Tesla is clearly not a buy, not in the short, neither the midterm, and in the long term, in the weekly chart, Tesla is just crashing sharply since September. There is not a meaningful bullish reaction on Tesla. We are still below the EMA, doing lower highs, lower lows, just like we see in other time frames as well. Did you click on the like button already? If you're still watching this video, it is about time for you to click on the like button, my dear friend, because probably you like it, the content. Subscribe this channel before you forget about it, and let me just give you guys more details in the 1 hour chart, because the situation is quite critical over here. Right now, in my humble opinion, the main key point over here is this resistance area, alright? But if we analyze in the 1 hour chart, Tesla has this trend line which is connecting the previous top levels. If we break this trend line, Tesla could easily try to retest one of the retracements of this strong bearish movement over here. In this scenario, we could easily retest the 168, which is the 50%, which was previously a support level on Tesla over here. The 168 is quite close to the 166, along with the EMA right now in the daily chart, which is at 170. So this just reinforces my idea that if Tesla is going to bounce along with the broad market, if the broad market finds a support level where it is right now, Tesla will going to bounce to this resistance area. This key point over here is going to be our next meaningful target on Tesla. Okay, but let's just wait for some confirmation. Right now, there's not a single confirmation sign on Tesla. I don't see any meaningful bullish reaction, but if we see, I think Tesla is going to be tradable again. And if you want to trade with a community of consistent swing traders, well, check my website. Join the top 5% family. We are doing insanely well in this market. This market is not harmful to us at all because we have strategy, we have methodology, we have consistency. Join my newsletters. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. Farewell.